In today's class on abstract algebra, we are going to discuss rings. First, we define ring. The most general algebraic structure with two binary operations that we study is called a ring. The definition: a ring is a set R. It is denoted like this: R plus dot. A ring denoted by R plus dot is a set R together with two binary operations plus and dot, which we call addition and multiplication, defined on R, such that the following axioms are satisfied. So the ring axiom 1 is R plus is an abelian group. The set R together with addition is an abelian group. Ring axiom 2 is multiplication is associative. And the ring axiom 3 is left distributive law and right distributive law holds. That is, for A, B, C in the ring R, the left distributive law A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C, and the right distributive law A plus B into C equal to A into C plus B into C hold. So a ring is a set R together with the two binary operations addition and multiplication defined on R, such that R plus is an abelian group, multiplication is associative, left distributive and right distributive law hold. Now we give some examples. Set of all integers together with addition and multiplication is a ring. You know that set plus is abelian, multiplication is associative on Z, and left and right distributive law hold on Z. Similarly, Q with addition and multiplication is a ring. R with addition and multiplication is a ring. R is the set of reals, Q is the set of rationals. And C, set of complex numbers with addition and multiplication, is a ring. Note that we use AB in place of A dot B. The abelian group R with addition in the definition of the ring is called the additive group of the ring R. We give another example. Let R be any ring with Mn of R be the collection of all n by n matrices having elements of R as entries. Remember that it is square matrix with elements of the matrix are elements of R. The operations of addition and multiplication in R allow us to add and multiply matrices in the usual fashion. That is matrix addition and matrix multiplication. Then you know that Mn R together with addition is an abelian group, and the matrix multiplication is associative, and left and right distributive law holds for Mn of R. Therefore, Mn of R together with addition and multiplication is a ring. So from that we can see that Mn Z together with addition and multiplication is a ring, since Z together with addition and multiplication is a ring, and Mn Q with addition and multiplication is a ring, since Q together with addition and multiplication is a ring. Mn R set of reals with addition and multiplication is a ring, since R together with addition and multiplication is a ring, and Mn C with addition and multiplication is a ring, since C together with addition and multiplication is a ring. So Mn C means set of all n by n matrices with the complex numbers as the entries is a ring, since complex numbers, set of all complex numbers with addition and multiplication is a ring. And Mn of R means set of all n by n matrices with the entries real numbers is a ring, and Mnq is the set of all n by n matrices with the entries rational numbers, and Mn set is the set of all n by n matrices with the entries integers. So in the previous ring you can see that the Mn R together with addition and matrix multiplication is a ring, since R is a ring. So it is defined on R. If R is any ring, then Mn of R together with matrix addition and matrix multiplication is a ring. Since all these sets together with addition and multiplication is a ring, all these sets together with matrix addition and matrix multiplication is a ring. Now we give another example. Let f be set of all functions f from R to R, then f together with addition is an abelian group under usual function addition. F plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x, and define multiplication on f by f into g of x is equal to f of x into g of x. Then f together with this addition, function addition and function multiplication is a ring. Remember that this is not function composition, this is just multiplication of functions. F into g of x is f of x multiplied with g of x, and you know that f of x and g of x are real numbers. So fg maps x to f of x into g of x. That is the meaning of this. This is not function composition. So f together with addition and multiplication is a ring. So that we will prove. So we are going to prove that the set f, which is the set of all functions f from R to R, together with function addition and function multiplication defined like this, is a ring. So we are going to show that f plus dot is a ring. So first we prove ring axiom 1. First we prove R1 axiom, that is f together with addition is abelian. Let f comma g belongs to f, then f is a function from R to R and g is a function from R to R, and f plus g of x is defined to be f of x plus g of x. This belongs to R. Therefore, f plus g is a function from R to R. Therefore, f plus g belongs to f. Therefore, f is closed under addition. Addition of functions. Now we prove G1 axiom. We have to show that addition is associative. Let f g h belongs to f. Consider f plus g plus h of x. This is equal to f plus g of x plus h of x. This is equal to f of x plus g of x plus h of x. So this is equal to f of x plus g of x plus h of x, since associativity holds in R, and f of x, g of x and h of x belongs to R. So this is equal to f of x plus g plus h of x. So this is equal to f plus g plus h of x. So this implies f plus g plus h equal to f plus g plus h. Therefore, associativity holds. Now we prove the existence of identity. So G2 axiom. We have 0 belongs to f defined by zero of x equal to 0. and we have f plus 0 of x. This is equal to f of x plus 0 of x. That is equal to f of x plus 0. So that is equal to f of x. And 0 plus f of x equal to 0 of x plus f of x. That is equal to f of x. That is f plus 0 of x equal to 0 plus f of x equal to f of x for f in f. That is f plus 0 equal to 0 plus f equal to f. Therefore, the 0 function 0 defined from R to R by 0 of x equal to 0 is the additive identity. We prove G3 axiom. We have for f in f there exists minus f in f defined by minus f of x equal to minus of f of x. This belongs to R since f is from R to R. Therefore, f plus minus f of x, this is equal to f of x plus minus f of x. So this is equal to f of x minus f of x. So this is equal to 0. That is equal to 0 of x. And minus f plus f of x. This is equal to minus f of x plus f of x. So this is minus f of x plus f of x. That is equal to 0. This is equal to 0 of x. That is f plus minus f of x equal to minus f plus f of x. That is equal to 0 of x. So this implies f plus minus f equal to minus f plus f equal to the 0 function 0. Therefore, minus f is the additive inverse of f in f. Now we prove that f is abelian for f g in f. We have f plus g of x, that is equal to f of x plus g of x. By definition, this is equal to g of x plus f of x, since addition is commutative on R, since plus is commutative on R. And you know that g of x and f of x are elements in R, they are real numbers. So this is equal to g plus f of x. That is f plus g of x equal to g plus f of x. Therefore, f plus g equal to g plus f. Therefore, f together with addition defined by f plus g of x is f of x plus g of x is an abelian group. Therefore, R1 axiom holds. R1 axiom is f plus is abelian group. Now we prove R2 axiom. We are going to prove that multiplication is associative. So define multiplication on f by f into g of x equal to f of x into g of x. Remember that it is not function composition. Let f, g, h belongs to f. Then f into g into h of x, this is equal to f into g of x into h of x. So this is equal to f of x into g of x into h of x. And you know that f of x, g of x and h of x are real numbers. And you know that multiplication is associative in R. Therefore, this is equal to f of x into g of x into h of x. So this is equal to f of x into g into h of x. So this is equal to f into g into h of x. Therefore, f into g into h of x equal to f into g into h of x. So this implies f into g into h equal to f into g into h. Therefore, associativity holds. Function multiplication is associative in f. So this proves R2 axiom. Now we show that R3 axiom holds. Let f, g, h belongs to f. Then f into g plus h of x, this is equal to f of x into g plus h of x, that is equal to f of x into g of x plus h of x. We know that multiplication distributes over addition in R, set of reals, and f of x, g of x and h of x are real numbers. So this implies this is equal to f of x into g of x plus f of x into h of x. So this is fg of x plus fh of x. So this is equal to fg plus fh of x. Therefore, f into g plus h of x equal to fg plus fh of x. So this implies f into g plus h is equal to fg plus fh. So the left distributive law holds. Now we prove the right distributive law. Consider f plus g into h of x. This is equal to f plus g of x into h of x. So this is equal to f of x plus g of x into h of x. So this is equal to f of x into h of x plus g of x into h of x. So this is equal to fh of x plus gh of x. So this is equal to fh plus gh of x. That is f plus g into h equal to fh plus gh. Therefore, the right distributive law holds. Therefore, the ring axiom 3 holds. Therefore, f together with function addition and function multiplication is a ring. So this is the proof of that statement. The statement was this: f plus dot is a ring. So this proof. So that's all for today.